Hello students, myself Om Prakash Katte and you are welcome to Biology Rewind. Now we are discussing class 10th Biology and chapter Heredity and Evolution. In heredity, we have learned regarding the contribution of the Mendel and work of the Mendel in the pea plant. Contrasting characters and monohybrid cross ratio 3:1. And then we have learned how do organism trait get expressed. Now the next topic is the sex determination. So let's now we should understand the sex determination. Students, what is the sex determination means? Sex determination means what is the sex of the newborn child. So here I am talking sex determination is what? The sex of newborn child. Sex of the newborn child. And sex means what? Either the newborn born is male or female. So this is called sex of the newborn child, and the process where what will be sex of the child. Determination of this one is called sex determination. So what is sex determination? It is the process of know the sex of the newborn child. What will be the male or female sex of the child? So it is called sex determination. A sex determination or sex of the newborn child, lower organism as well as higher organism. In this lower and higher organism, there are two mechanisms. Lower organism, the sex of the child is determined by few factors. These factors are called environmental factors. So, environmental factor will determine the sex of the newborn individual. Newborn individual will be male or female. It is determined by environmental factor. Few of this one factor is a temperature. Temperature is a one factor. So temperature is low or high. So in this type of determination of the sex by the temperature, it takes place in some of the reptiles like crocodile. Okay. So in reptiles, what happens? They lay the eggs. If they lay the eggs in low temperature, then male individual is formed. So temperature is a low, and if the reptiles or crocodile they lay the eggs in the low temperature, then male individual is formed. If they lay the eggs in the high temperature is there, so that individual will born, that will be female. So this is the one example in the reptile. Some cases in salt content also, and in this one in crab or in snail. Okay, in the snail and the crab, here the concentration of the salt concentration is high or low. That also determines the sex. One more thing is that in the snail, a sex is changes. Male or female sexes get changed at time to time due to the concentration of the salt. So in snail, the sex of the individual get changes. And what is the cause for the changes? Their changes occur due to the salt concentration or according to the location. Similarly, in Balanoglossus, this is the organism. In this larva, where the larvae are present? Larvae are present outside seashore, or they are present inside the female body. On that basis also, the sex of the child is determined. You should remember only two things. Sex of the child is determined in lower organism by the temperature. Reptile type of organism, they male and female is formed according to the temperature. Snail type of organism, their sexes are changes according to the concentration of the salt, location and climatic condition. Detailed study we have to go for the higher organism. In higher organism like the human being type of organism, the determination of the sex is stated by the genetic mechanism. So, sex determination in human being are talking. And this is the very important topic. How is determination of the sex take place in the human being? So, the sexual determination in human being is takes place by the genetic mechanism. And this sex determination is on basis of chromosomes. Chromosome. It means it is the chromosome which help to determine the sex of the baby. So, now you should understand in sex determination in human being. So, this is sex determination in human being. It is called chromosomal theory of sex determination of human being, or you are saying genetic mechanism of sex determination in human being. In human being, if hand properly, each cell is having the 46 chromosomes. Each cell is having the 46 chromosomes. These chromosomes are divided into categories. One type of chromosomes are called autosomes. And this autosome, what they are doing? This autosome help for growth and development. So, growth and development of organism it depends on the autosome. This autosome in human being are 44. It means 22 pairs. Chromosomes pair 22 or 42. Total 46 we are saying are 23 pairs. Point number. And second category of chromosome, they are called sex chromosomes. These sex chromosomes, what they are doing? Chromosome help for determination of the sex. The function of sex chromosome is determination of sex of child. Newborn baby will be male or female. It is determined by the chromosome. It is called sex chromosome. Sex chromosomes are 2 in number. This one pair. 2 number of sex chromosomes. In male, the sex chromosome human being, female, these are X and Y. They are the sex chromosome. In female, the sex chromosomes are X and X. These two sex chromosomes. So, XX chromosome in female, XY chromosome in male. So, what to understand? If I am writing male, so male autosome 44 plus sex chromosome XY. This is each diploid cell of the male contain 44 plus XY chromosome. But in female, 44 autosome plus XX. Okay, so this is 44 plus XY in male and 44 plus XX in female. Now, when the male produces, it produces the sperm, or it is called the male gamete. So, male gametes are produced by the male, and that will be 2 types. Some sperm is having the X chromosome, and some sperms are having the Y chromosome. It means we are writing 44 plus X. Some chromosomes are having the X chromosome. Here, some chromosomes sperms are having the 22 plus Y chromosome. So, male produces 2 types of sperm, and this is called heterogametic. Male is heterogametic. Male is heterogametic. Why it is called the male is heterogametic? Because male produces two types of gamete. Gametes are here sperm. So some sperms are having the X chromosomes and some sperms are having the Y chromosomes. So in sperm combination is 22 plus X, one type, and second type of sperms are having 22 plus Y. It means one type of sperm is having X sex chromosome, and other type of sperm is having the Y sex chromosome. But in female, it produces ova. This female produces the ova, and each ova is containing the 22 plus X chromosome. 22 plus X chromosome. It means that is produces same type of ova. It means female is homogametic. Homogametic. Try to understand. Total number of chromosomes in human are 46 chromosomes. It means 23 pair. These chromosomes are divided into two categories. Autosome. Autosome help for growth and development of the body, and these are 44, which means 22 pair. Second category is sex chromosome. They help for determination of sex of the child. Child will be male or female, will be determined by the sex chromosome. In male, sex chromosome are X and Y, XY, and female, the sex chromosomes are X and X. So, combination of chromosome in male 44 plus XY. In female 44 plus XX. Now, male produces two types of sperm. Some sperm having the X chromosome and some sperms are having the Y sex chromosome. So each sperm is having 22 plus X is one type and 22 plus Y is another. But it is called heterogametic because two types of gametes are produced. Two types of sperm are produced. But female, it produces the ova, and ova are having the same type of ova. It is 22 plus X, 22 plus X, and is homogametic. Now, what will be the sex of the child? It is determined by the sperms fertilized with ova. It means which one sperm is fertilized with the ova, that determines the sex of the child. Now, in male, simply I am showing you. In male, 22 plus X is the one sperm. Another sperm is 22 plus Y. This sperm is having, this is in the male. And female is producing the female 22 plus X is the ova. And this also 22 plus X, this is also ova. These are the sperm, this is also sperm. Now what happens, if the sperms having X chromosome, this is fertilized with the ova. That will be 2 to 44 plus X and X. It means 44 plus X, and this is the female. But sperm having Y chromosome is fertilized with the ova, then it will be 44 plus XY. And XY is male. So, what is the conclusion? Your conclusion is sperm having X chromosome. Conclusion is sperm having X chromosome. Sperm having X chromosome fertilized or fused with ova, child will be female. This is the first condition. And second, if sperm having Y chromosome, the sperm having Y chromosome fertilized with ova, newborn child will be, so sex of child will be male. So determination of the male and female, it takes place by the sperm produced by the male. So male is the responsible factor for the determination of sex. So this is the flow chart. Simply also we have the another flow chart also, which is given very simple in our book. That also is easy for us. Try to understand this also. Here only autosomes are not mentioned. XX is a female and XY is a male. Now what happens? Male produces these two types of sperm. Sperm having X chromosome and sperm is having the Y chromosome. Ova are produce X and this X, so these are ova and these are sperm. Now what happens? If sperm having X chromosome fertilized with ova, so it will be XX and child will be male. But sperm having Y chromosome fertilized with the ova, it's from the female XY and the child will be male. So here you will see human being. Again I am briefly summarizing how is the determination of the sex takes place in the human being. So you can see in the chart, flow charts also. Human being there are 46 chromosomes. Out of 46, 34 are the autosomes. They do not participate in the determination of sex. They help for the growth and development. Whereas the two chromosomes are sex chromosomes. In female, these are X and male, they are XY. So when in chart you can say when sperm having X chromosome fertilized with the ova, the newborn child will be female. And sperm having Y chromosome fertilized with the ova, the newborn child will be male. So when Y sperm fertilized, sperm having Y chromosome fertilized with the ova, child will be male. And sperm having X chromosome fertilized with the ova, the child will be female. So it is overall about the sex determination in